Good afternoon. I'll call the Board of Health meeting to order at 5:32 p.m. If everyone could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself. Okay. First up, health agent hours and coverage. So as we know, Camille will be going out on maternity leave, probably sooner than later. So I'm going to let her, she'll tell you what will be going on while she's out.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So we currently have the health director in Oxford is willing to assist with some interim coverage for both Webster and Dudley. It will likely be more on-call, off-site, but she will be available for emails, questions, decision-making, things like that. We still have Doug Mercurio doing our regional inspections, so that will maintain that. But Rika is available for any further questions or clarifications as well.
Okay. So no one will actually be here in the office. Okay. And then just in relation to, I know it's Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons that you're here. Are there better times that you think you could come here that might not be as, I know everything seems to happen on a Tuesday or Thursday and you have other stuff.
Correct.
So we didn't know if there's a better day. We're open to anything.
Right.
Until you go out, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. I can take a look at the calendar, because I do recognize that I'm not able to get here as much as I would hope.
And I understand that. That's why I didn't know if there was a better day, if I know.
Not really. I think Tuesdays are better than Thursdays usually.
Mm-hmm.
But I can try to see if maybe it's like a full day Tuesday.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say, if you have a morning that works for you, whatever.
Sure.
Just trying to make it a little bit easier.
Sure.
We're open to anything.
Yep.
So, okay.
And that person covering will not be coming to our meetings unless there's something pressing?
Correct.
Okay,
So
you can
she,
call them in.
yep.
Call
So
them
her
in.
name is Rika Sterick. She is available. I know she's going to be coming to our May Board of Health meeting in Webster just as an introduction. So if you guys want her to,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that would
so.
be great.
Invite her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the May one.
You know, like when we had last month's meeting, when we had, you know, the whole
Mhm.
tobacco thing.
Yeah.
Would be nice to have somebody in, but if
Yes.
there's something like today, we don't really have a lot of things pressing.
Right.
So.
Yep. Yeah, so I can definitely invite her to the May Board of Health meeting, just to introduce
Great.
herself, and that if you guys feel that a appointment downstairs is warranted, she is willing to
Okay.
do that as well, to kind of respond to emergency calls
Okay.
and things
Okay.
like that.
I'm just, so like housing complaints still will go through Doug?
Through Doug, yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And the food inspections are being handled the outside?
Yep.
And
Doug
then-
is still doing some food inspections for us.
So if a complaint came in, most likely he may be able to handle that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep, complaints can still go to Doug for food
And
as
then
well.
what about the permits, like we do, the permit sign-offs?
Sign off. So Oxford is using OpenGov, so she
Okay.
is familiar with it.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to get her like a temporary login access.
Let's see.
So we
I'll
can
talk to
certainly
Amanda.
investigate that. I have remote access in Webster, so if that is something necessary, I am, anticipating logging in a little bit
Okay.
per week while out as well to help sign off on permits and stuff.
Okay.
I know we kind of get a lot of like random one-off questions.
Yeah.
Particularly like that most recent historic commission
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
So things like that can definitely get emailed to her and she can provide
Okay.
guidance and whatnot.
Perfect.
But she is available to be appointed
Okay.
as an interim as well.
Perfect, great. Any other questions?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Up next, bike rodeo. Not much has changed that I know of going forward with that. I think we're still on track and,
Yep, I still haven't heard from the company about the sunscreen. I have reached out to Neutrogena
cause they have a little link on their page that says reach out for samples or for your event. And I think they have the same generic response back that they gave me at the peak of the pandemic, that said, you know, due to these difficult times with the pandemic, we're not able to answer to everyone. And I'm like, it's kind of like 3 years later, but, so I didn't push it. I emailed the Australia company 3 times.
Okay.
So we might just do what we did last year,
Yeah.
or
We'll
take that piece out, so.
Okay.
I think I've hit 4 brick walls, and I'm all done.
No, I
I'm
get
all
it.
done trying, but I don't know who else to try, so.
Okay.
If you're interested, I can also see if Sarah and Brianna are able to do some research and reach out to vendors.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. We wanna have hot dogs, and I, laying in bed one night, thought of this, I don't know, you can tell me what you think. What if we asked the Cub Scouts if they wanted to sell hot dogs, cheap?
Mm-hmm.
And it would get the Cub Scouts some exposure at a good event, and they could probably make a little, they wanted to
we
do,
could chat with Nicole.
I was gonna talk to Mark and Brian
Yeah,
and Nicole.
Yeah, I
What do
like
you
that.
think?
Mhm.
They could sell water, and I mean, I'm not sure they're not gonna look to make a huge profit, but it would be a good way of getting another group involved. I thought of that one night.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll keep working on that. Discussion updates on Earth Day. Well, it's Saturday.
Yeah. We're still on point for it, depending on the weather.
Right. Right, the dumpster's coming, I spoke with Jeff, the highway garage will be open for us. Amanda's gonna have all the supplies down there. I guess we have a good amount of people coming, we'll see. And we'll be there 8 to 12. And come on down, pick up the sides of the road and bring the trash back to us. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
And we will have granola bars and water, that I know. And there's some nice gloves, so.
Sweet.
Okay, next, public health nurse.
No, I don't have anything.
Fabulous. Now we'll move to the health agent.
Sure. So I do have some statistics for infectious diseases. Since April 1st, we've had 4 COVID cases, 2 cases of Lyme's disease, and 1 hepatitis C. Across our region, our public health nurse has noticed somewhat of a spike in hepatitis C cases, so she was able to come up with a couple infographics that we could post on social media, so I'm happy to share those along to Amanda to just spread more awareness regarding hepatitis C. We are waiting to hear back. The South Central Mass Partnership for Public Health applied for a secondary grant through AARP to hold container gardening workshops.
Oh.
So
That's
we're
neat.
waiting to
Yeah.
hear back as to whether or not we were granted that. But that's like a short, it's pretty much through, I think, the end of September maybe.
Nice.
So it's pretty short, but it would be, the grant would cover all of our supplies, and then we would be able to offer those out to the community and have little workshops for
Excellent.
container gardening.
Excellent, and if we did get it, definitely get in touch with our Council on Aging, because
Yes.
they're all over that, so
Yep.
that would be
Mm.
great.
Yes.
Okay,
And I think that's it.
all right,
Our food inspections are going well. We've had a lot of food inspections conducted so far through ALSCO. A couple have required re-inspections, but it seems like upon re-inspections, things are looking good.
great, that's what we want to hear. Do you have any questions?
Mm-mm.
All right.
No.
Up next, approval of the minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the March 21st, 2023 meeting.
I second that. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye, passes. All right, public and board comments. We have no public today. Any board comments?
No.
Anything?
Nothing. No,
I have nothing.
I don't think so.
Nope. Earth Day, come see us.
I guess if the weather does change and it's going to rain, we'll post it on
Social media.
social media.
We'll get it out as soon as we make that
Yeah.
decision. So far, it looks okay.
Yeah, just gonna be cloudy.
Yeah, and even if it was just a little drizzly, but if it's raining, no. But, all right, seeing nothing else,
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, meeting adjourned at 5:42 PM. Thank you.